what's up? How are y'all doing? I love reading y'all comments that y'all be leaving under different videos. My highest viewed video right now at about 1,000 views is that one where I was like, beware of narcissistic, toxic people giving you gifts because you're signing an unknown contract. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I was reading somebody's comment this morning. They commented under that video, but I know what I be talking about. You come on my channel, it ain't nothing but truth. It ain't nothing but honesty. It ain't nothing but shedding a light on the demonic agenda that is going on. And do you think they like being exposed? Hell no. That is a narcissistic person or toxic person's worst fear. When you operating from darkness can't comprehend the light. Okay? They think people who, are living right, have moral standards and values, who are kind, you know what I'm saying? They think that you are wicked and that you're demonic and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I find it funny how lately, turbo Christians want to sit here and, speak their opinion under my videos. That's cool. But don't think for 1 second I'm going to go back and forth with you. I'm not. I'm just going to simply remove your comment and block your ass. Because at the end of the day, you sitting up here trying to quote scripture and all of this and that to me. To me, it's like you got served. You know what I'm saying? We are not about to go back and forth battling over, you just trying to make the word fit for you. And you ain't living it worth the damn. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody commented something about, they felt conflicted because the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father. Let me tell you something. You know how much my mom will play that goddamn scripture to me? Honor thy mother and thy father. That's what the word says. Yes, that's what the word says. But bitch, you fail to realize ain't shit honorable about your ass. What's honorable about having kids and never being married? What is honorable about creating children that you don't love and care about? What is honorable about using children for a paycheck? You don't give a fuck about the child, their mental health, their emotional, spiritual health. You doing the bare fucking minimum for them. Well, I provide a roof over your head and clothes on your back. That's the fucking maintenance of a goddamn child. That's what the fuck a parent is supposed to do. You think a child in its infancy can provide all of that? No. That's what the fucking parents are supposed to do. A baby don't just pop out the coochie talking about, it's time to be boss baby and put on my little baby suit and go to work with my little briefcase. The fuck is wrong with these people? You're psychologically fucked. You're not home. Your elevator ain't at the top. Somebody come knocking on your door, ringing the doorbell. Ain't nobody gonna answer because ain't nobody home. At least the owner of the home ain't home. Something else might answer the door, but it ain't that individual that once was in that vessel. I don't care. When nobody's safe. Don't let these damn, you know what I'm saying? The devil himself knows the Bible. In and out. So you think because a person professes out their mouth, oh, I know God, you got to look at their fruits. And you got to test their spirit. You know what I'm saying? It took me a little minute to learn not to trust every spirit. Because that's the thing about narcissistic, toxic people. They talk a good game. They spit a good game. The things that come out their mouth, I forgot that dang on scripture, but it basically talks about a slick tongue flatters you. That's what these people do. They want to flatter you. They want to try to puff up your ego. But see, when you get to a stage in your life that you don't operate from your ego and you know that they're doing nothing, oh, you're so beautiful, and oh, you're just so handsome, and they just compliment. You know what I'm saying? The only people who are gonna fall for the compliments are people who it's a good thing I ain't speeding today a little bit. Good thing I left early. I probably would be a little bit speeding. But yeah, man, look, for real, y'all. When they get to complimenting, that's flattery. Why are they trying to flatter you? Now, you know, if you were at a point where you didn't really love yourself, your self-esteem was low, self-confidence low, you know what I'm saying? You were working on yourself, but you just really was struggling to put the pieces together. You know what I'm saying? That's when they creep in. They find your vulnerabilities and they use it against you. You know what I'm saying? They take your weakness, or they take your kindness for weakness. And it's not a weakness. They only think it's a weakness because they're selfish. They don't, if imagine if everybody in the world was selfish. Imagine how the world would be. It would never get nowhere because everybody is out for themselves. Everybody is out to step on each other like crabs in a bucket. And that's what these kind of people are. They are the crabs in the bucket. You on your way climbing out to the light, and they at the bottom of the bucket, and they want to grab onto your leg and try to pull you back in with them. You know, that's how these people are. They don't want you to elevate. These people are sent to you to break you. So when you have moved on, when you have, you know, elevated and got your life back on track, don't be surprised they attempt to come back. Don't be surprised they attempt to try to call you and text you, email you, hit you up on social media. You know, don't be surprised they try to, you know, follow you. You know, for me, I'll block a person's main page, but I can't stop them from making a fake page and following me. I mean, you pressed about something, you know. You trying to see something that's going on with me. You know, they think because they walk away, or, you know, I'm gonna give y'all an example. This one girl that, you know, I once upon a time was cool with, I guess she thought that I was hard up for some fucking female friends or something. I'm not hard up for nothing and nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not. And I mean, you know, if we happen to be cool, we happen to be cool. Other than that, these people, they be getting the wrong idea. Oh, I'm gonna ignore your calls. I'm not gonna return your calls. Is that supposed to make me feel less than? Because I mean, I'm only gonna reach out so much before I stop. You know, it's like inviting somebody out. Hey, you wanna go hang out? They got an excuse, something came up. Then later on, hey, you wanna go out? You didn't ask them about 3-4 different times. Do they wanna go hang out or whatever? They declined. So then you and some other people go out and have y'all some fun. Then that individual coming back. Well, why didn't you invite me? How many other times were you invited and you declined? Do you think somebody is going to continuously ask you to come out? After a while, they're going to be like, fuck it, whatever. Now you feel left out, or they feel left out anyway. Now they feel excluded. That's on them. Ain't nobody about to kiss your ass, you know. But you know, just know that the number one weapon that a toxic narcissistic person uses is speed. You know, they need to rope you in to their shit ASAP. no Rocky. Okay? You know, as quickly as possible. That's why there's the love bombing stage where they want to sit here and pretend to be nice. I don't like that word, nice. I was watching a movie last night. I forgot what the name of that damn movie was, but this guy and men, you know, flip it, just flip it, okay? But in the movie, this man, he was like very controlling. You know, his girlfriend was breaking up with him because she was like, you're very controlling. You know, they got into an argument. They would always get into arguments because he was up there texting her, calling her. If she told you that she was out with her friends, her family, or whatever it is that she's doing, she don't need to be responding back to you every second of every minute, you know. So he blew up, got into an argument or whatever. So then she was like, you know what, I can't take this, and it's over. So she was telling him to get out her house and this and this and that, you know, before she calls the cops. That made him mad. He slapped her in the face and she's like, oh yeah, we're definitely over. Like, you totally just slapped me. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I will never do it again. I'm so sorry. Let me tell y'all something. When shit gets physical, I try to, that's why if a motherfucker raise their voice at me, I'm out. Because what's gonna come behind you raising your voice? You gonna start thinking it's okay to try to put your hands on somebody. Shit, I ain't got no problem deading your ass. Okay? And you won't see the sunlight of the next day. You will be lucky to call on God and he hears you, because God already knows. I'm telling you, there's been instances where I'm like, God, if you don't find a way to get me out this situation that I know I got myself in, my bad, all right? I'm giving you accountability and responsibility that there were red flags. My bad. I see the shit for what it is now. Get me out this situation before I get caught up and I end up in jail over some bullshit. God always finds a way to get me out, and I stay the fuck out because I ain't got time. I ain't got time to ruin my life. And these people want you to ruin your life. They do. They want you to ruin your life. Don't ruin your life for them. You know, if you need to call the police, call the police. Don't sit there and play into his toxic ass family. Well, why would you call the police on him? Let me tell y'all something. Watching that movie reminded me of the issue that my upstairs neighbor, before they got evicted, was going through. You know what I'm saying? She came down to my apartment and me and her was talking or whatever, and she got to telling me how she had to, cause you know I hadn't seen her husband around or nothing like that. So I'm like, okay. Well, and then she happened to tell me, oh yeah, he's in jail and he's staying with his mom because he choked me, and he choked her to the point that she passed out. Not once, but twice. The first time he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, got to begging and pleading like the guy in the movie. I'm so sorry, I won't do it again, my bad, I'm just under stress, I'm angry, blah 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 blah. He turned around and did it again. This time it wasn't just to cause her to pass out. He wanted to legit kill her, and this is her husband. And she, in my opinion, I don't want to call her loony, but I don't give a fuck if you're married to him. Leave that motherfucker. The hell? You know, I'm a strong believer that when a person makes threats, like out the blue, like everything is peaches and cream, and they be like, if you ever left me, I'll kill you. You better take that as a motherfucking, like, tornado siren and get the hell out of Dodge. This person didn't say that shit for no fucking reason. That person is either plotting or planning to try to kill you, to try to harm you. People don't just come out the blue talking crazy like that. Hello? The signs are there. You know what I'm saying? And just listening to her, my upstairs neighbor at the time, talk, you know, I'm thinking to myself, the signs were there. Like, You know, even though he seemed nice, you know, for him to do that to his own wife, you know, it did make me look at him differently. And then she's taking up for him. Well, you know, he's suffering from mental illness and depression. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what you suffering from. That's not an excuse. And that's the problem. People they try to justify the actions and behaviors of the person that they love. You know, is it really love, or is it really just a trauma bond? Or are you just afraid of leaving that person and moving on? You know what I'm saying? There are people who stay in toxic relationships because that individual is so crazy that if they attempt to try to start a peaceful, healthy new start with another individual, they fear for that person's life, because that person has said, oh, if you leave me and start something new, oh, I'm going to kill that person, or I'm going to kill you. And, you know, there's that fear that keeps them roped in a toxic cycle. You know, and then the first time he choked her out and she passed out, she didn't call the cops. It wasn't until the second time. I don't even understand why you let it get to a second time. I mean, the signs were there. They were building up. He's, you know, I mean, from the person outside looking in, you know, I remember the first time I went to visit them in their apartment, because she's like, come up, you know. So we were up there. He's in the living room watching TV, me and her in the kitchen talking or whatever. We are not allowed for you to, you know, be not focused on whatever movie or show you're watching, right? And so he's up there like, bitch, get me a beer, bitch this, bitch that. You saying this to your wife in front of company? To me, that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be disrespecting your partner like that, but let alone in front of company. You trying to act like the big man on campus, trying to show off. You ain't calling her a bitch any other time. So why are you doing it in front of company? So, no lie, I kind of felt some way towards him just off of that. Like, I kind of don't like your ass. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to live with you. I ain't got to fuck you. I ain't got kids to raise with you. I ain't in that situation. So I'm going to just stay in my lane, but kind of keep my distance from you. Then, you know, y'all got 3 kids. You know, sometimes they'll get into arguments and stuff like that. He did something, you know. But, I mean, hey, that's the life that she chose, and that's, you know, she's determined to stay with his ass. Let me tell you, they fake and play victim. Well, I'm suffering from depression, and I'm suffering from this and that, to try to justify. Because the whole goal of these toxic narcissistic people is to hook your emotions. If they can hook your emotions, they will use your empathy and your sympathy against you. They will weaponize that shit and use it against you. And then when they start, well, you're just gonna leave and abandon me like everybody else. Everybody always leaves me. Everybody always leaves them because they crazy. The signs are there. You know what I'm saying? The signs are there, and you need to leave too. I mean, there's too many stories out here where people are getting killed and murdered, you know, and stuff like that. Come on, the signs are there, y'all. Yeah, I don't care if you did manage to marry this person and then they change. You change by getting out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, because the devil is out here to kill, steal, and destroy. I mean, I would rather escape and be alive than to be dead because I chose to stay in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I hope she's doing good. She's all right, you know, because she got 3 kids to raise, you know. But just like that movie where that man, That man was tripping. You know, the lady was like, I need you to leave and get out of my house. He was trying to push her to have sex on their first date. And she was like, nah. He's like, oh, you just gonna change your mind? So you just gonna be a tease? People have the right to change their mind. You are not entitled to their body. So then when he started acting like that, she's like, nah, this ain't gonna work. You know, you need to leave. I don't want to see you ever again. Oh, I'm gonna text you. You know, she was like, nope, don't text me, don't call me, just leave, get out. This man purposely leaves his watch at her house in the bathroom, because what's he gonna do? Call her, hey, Dolly. It's an excuse, a reason to contact her. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, he was just crazy. He was definitely a fucking psychopath. Like, you know, you already pushing for sex. Then because she says no, now she's a bitch, a whore, a tease, and blah, blah, blah. She has the right to change her mind. You need to respect that. But clearly, he didn't respect that. He felt entitled. Well, I paid for dinner, so fucking what? I'll pay you your fucking money back. Now what can you say? What do you owe now? Let me go get this little $40, $50 or however much. Here, son. Now get the hell on. You know? They be killing me with that. You think a dinner entitles you to a woman's body? Sir, no. No, it doesn't. You know? Those are the types of people, ladies, that'll trap your ass with a baby so that they will forever have access to your ass because y'all got a child together. And 9 times out of 10 to be a deadbeat, abandon you and that baby and go be with another bitch. I'm just saying, it's real out here. It's real out here. I see it. You see it via movies, shows. You see it real life. So shoot, hey, you the people out there talking about the dating pool is full of pee and shit. It's full of murderers. It's full of psychopaths, Jeffrey Dahmers and Ted Bundys out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You gotta watch your back. You gotta stay safe in all manners of ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, speed is the weapon that these people use. Men, y'all done came across probably a crazy bitch or two where she was off her rocker, where y'all done went on a date and and in her mind, you her husband already. Y'all went on one date and she up there, yeah, so my wedding dress and your tux, and you just like, what? Hey, brother, get out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge. Look, she didn't, now don't get me wrong, y'all. I want to say that she didn't came and busted your windows and slashed your tires, but at the same time, there are these narcissistic, toxic men out here who have hurt women to the extent that she wants to get revenge, and she'll go and do these things. You know what I'm saying? And then they turn around and try to make her look like the crazy person when he didn't actually truly pushed her to do the shit that she done did. You know what I'm saying? Granted, you know, a lot. I mean, y'all know Lisa Lopes, aka Left Eye, in the singing group TLC. She was dating or in a relationship with I forgot what his name was, but she burned down his house. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Left Eye was crazy, but I think that he done pushed her buttons and triggered her so much that she went and did some crazy shit. And this is just simply the stuff that I mean. Like, don't let these people trigger you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them trigger you to the point you done went off the deep end and you done vandalized property, broke into their house and stole money, and you know, you did all this stuff that's gonna get you legally tied up and in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Got you in jail. Now you sitting in jail or prison like, damn, how the hell did I get here? You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people ruin your life, because, you know, there's stories about them, people killing them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There was a story that came out a few months ago where a man, he was already married, but somehow he was with another woman for like 14 years or something like that. They was married, and then he like left and like disappeared or whatever, and come to find out he was already married, and he went back to his first wife because, you know, anyway, she found out, and she killed him. She was like, if I can't have you, then nobody can, type shit. Now, if you ask me, they both crazy as hell. She crazy because, you know, you didn't went and found this man at his first wife's, you know, house, or, you know, found out that they were together or whatever, and you murdered him because you don't want him to be with nobody else. You feel like he done wasted 14 years of your life. This is what I mean. These narcissistic, toxic people live double lives. They could have 2-3 families, and motherfuckers would never know. Somehow they don't know. I don't even know how you can even juggle that type of stress, that type of shoot. I have no clue how they do it, but they do it. They double agents. They be living double, triple, quadruple lives. So to me, if you are dating, hey, more power to you, but you definitely need to thoroughly background check a person, see what's going on with them, you know, find out information that they not telling you and that they probably choose not to disclose to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's something else out here, y'all. But anyways, y'all be safe, because these toxic people, these narcissistic people, they out here doing what they do. And I'm not even mad at them, you know. It's easy to be mad at them, but at the same time, I can't be mad at you because I know who your father is, and that's Satan, and you just doing what he does. So, but it's up to you to be safe out here. Watch your back. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Cross your T's and dot your I's. All that good stuff. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments below y'all experiences, because look, y'all, they out here narking. They out here doing what they do. So anyways, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.